This is Greg Allison, Green Grass Garden and Worm Farm. Sometimes I still need to get a load of horse manure. I know I'm going more for tree these days for wood chips, but I'm gonna have to run some worms through real fast, and that wood chips take a little bit to break down, so I'm still needing some horse manure for that. So for those reasons, that's what I'm doing here today. I didn't do a live show this morning because I had to get things ready for this, and I will have a live show later today, this evening, with Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Cody, how you doing, buddy? So, real quickly, I'll probably have to go over this again because I only got, how many people I got in the room right here? Oh, we got 7 in here already. All right, guys. So real quickly, I'll go over some tips about what to watch out for, and I will repeat it. That's it's going to be loading it up, and it's going here on Betsy Blue. Now, the beds on Betsy Blue are old. One of the things I got to watch out for, and these are cut from lumber on my own place, but it was untreated pine. And I did have a piece running across there to secure them together, so I got to make sure I don't put so much in here it's going to break the beds. Also, another thing I got to do is make sure that these tires down here on the dually don't get so loaded they touch each other. And I got to watch to make sure, I got a bad flat spring over here, I got to watch to make sure I don't get it overloaded here so that the bed's getting too close to the, so that's the kind of things I got to watch out for. The flat spring is a little better on the other side, it's a little higher, so I could actually take more load on this side than I can on that side. See that? Yeah, I got a flat spring that needs to be replaced in there. See these flat springs back here? One or two more on the other side just isn't in good shape. So, you know, there's things to watch out for getting a load. We'll have to be a little careful getting a load. You want to say hi, Karen?
Yeah, you gotta watch your tire pressure among other things.
Yeah, well, I've got to watch my beds today too, because my cross piece in front that kept them apart is gone. So this is the lady that owns this nice horse adventure here.
But you still wonders what the heck she was thinking.
So, it's got a nice horse place here. Got a couple barns. So back over there is the tip of Montesano Mountain. The eastern part of this county is, you know, somewhat mountainous. You know what passes for mountains around here. You know, this is the foothills of the Appalachians. So they're not quite like they'd be up in northeast Tennessee where Cody Proc's at. But, you know, hey, they're still hills, still mountains, still pretty. A little bit flatter in my side of the county. But check out the clovers, guys. I see clover and I see longleaf plantain in here. This stuff is good. Wow, that's broad for longleaf. That stuff is good for treating bites. Poison, drawing poisons out, spider, snake, pretty much all that. Of course, this clover here is edible. So we got a couple things to watch for loading this up here. 26 people in the room. I'll be doing another live cast tonight because I'm going to Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. I'm getting some bunnies. We're going out of the bunny business, I guess. So their bunny business will be me and Leanne. She's wanting some bunnies too. So y'all might remember Leanne from the show. She's got her little mascot there. It's a guard dog. Friendly guard dog though, for the most part. There's some fresh horsey about to get dropped. It's a nice big scoop. Just shakes it to try to get it all out, and it works that time. That's kind of dusty when you're nearby. Let's see what we're getting here. Take several loads to be any concern here. So guys, if you're in the worm business, I highly encourage you to get a flatbed truck if you're planning to do it at any volume, if you're going to be commercial. If you're going to be commercial. If you're not going to be commercial, maybe you don't need a flatbed truck. But just for running a farm, flatbed truck's hard to beat, guys. It's really hard to beat because you can put so much on the bed of a flatbed. This truck's old. She drinks a lot of gas, but holy smokes, she can pull a load. So when I got to pull a load, see what I got in here for an engine? 454 cubic inches. That's 7.5 cubic liters for those that are into cubic liters. For you young kids that don't know what a cubic inch is in a motor. So, like I said, plenty of edibles over there. Clover and medicinals and that plantain. Guess I'm gonna have to unload all this. So I gotta unload all this today. I'm gonna have to take a shower. I'm going to see Randy and Susan Vaughn at the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. We'll do a live cast from there. I might also do some videos not live. Just kind of get flavor for their operation. It'll take a lot more than that. We're near a level of concern. The people we got in the room today. 22 so far. Yeah, I didn't go to the flea market this morning because I was getting ready to go to Birmingham. I was having to do some things to get my van ready. I'm gonna take the van to Birmingham, but yeah, I needed this truck for this. So I got a bad flat spring over here, guys. Somehow, well, I think I can see what's going on right there. It ain't what it ought to be right there. It ain't giving me the support. When you see it's not got a lot of clearance in here. The other side does. So I need to get those flat springs fixed. What's different on this side? Over here. The other side is got plenty of clearance. But hey, this truck is a 76. She's been around for a few years. And she's a reliable old truck still. You know, I've had to do maintenance on it. You know, I spent a fair amount of money on maintenance on this truck. Hood's getting a little rusty. Maybe one of these days I might decide to paint it. But that kind of takes the patina off of it. You know, I don't know. Painting it, I got to wash it now. I've been parking this thing under a tree and it's just been dumping pollen all over it. She's real good at this. She knows how to handle that tractor. She knows how to handle it. She is good at that. Tried to pull it over here far enough that she wanted to go around the other side. She could have. I don't think she wants to do that though. If I'd had somebody to spot for me, I would have bought a trailer today. I didn't have anybody to spot for me. And it's kind of hard to get it back in where I got to get it to. And that trailer, I can't hardly see it from these beds. It's kind of hard to hook to that trailer. A bigger trailer I can hook to by myself. This one, not quite so much. You can see I got a little more space over here. I got, like I said, 3 things I got to watch out for. These beds are old. This is lumber that grew on my place. It was untreated pine. These beds are probably at least 8 years old. We had one piece replaced here because I had a guy loading for me with a skid steer, and he actually climbed up it and broke it. He got out of control. He didn't know what he was doing. Now I wish I'd been doing it because I've run plenty of skid steers. I ain't never had a problem like that. You can see this old stuff's getting old. It's rotting out some. So I got to watch it, make sure we don't put so much in here that's going to break my beds. So I did have a cross piece. You can see the screws over there. That was where they had a cross brace coming across it. That kind of just rotted out. She's coming. I didn't move enough room to do this. Okay. She's coming right over here now.
I was just going to try and get it in from this side.
Yeah, I tried to move over far enough this way so you could.
I can't hear you.
I said I tried to get her over far enough so you could.
All right. I just keep reshifting stuff around here to be able to get around.
Yeah. She's real big into supporting veterans and veteran operations. Maybe her husband was a veteran, but I think he's passed away. You'll probably take more load on that side than this side. Just judging by the springs, the flat springs. That's dogs you got there. That's good black stuff, guys. That's good black stuff in there. It's got a little pill bug running around there. I see a little pill bug. See a few. See, that's broken down some. It's kind of old. That's what I need. I need it old. I don't want it to go through a heat. Because heat would kill the worms. So yeah, several scoops in here so far. She'll take some more. Again, what I got to do is I got to watch the tires, make sure they're not going to come together. That one's got one of those skinnier tires. I don't have to worry about that side so much. Maybe this side. If the tires on the dually touch each other, they can get too hot driving and blow the tires. There's a tip for you. You don't want your tires on the dually touching. And these tires here with this kind of wall that sticks out, they're a little bit of a problem for that. I mean, they got more grip on them. They're more of an off-road tire. But for loading, they're a little bit of a problem. Just because that wall sticks out a lot. Now I got one tire on the other side that's not like that. And one it is. So I got to watch this side more than the other side. So I got 3 things to watch again for those that are new in the room here and loading. So the tips are, one, you don't want to load it so much that your beds are going to be compromised. You don't want your beds breaking. These beds are old, they're starting to rot out on me. Like I said, this is all lumber. It's cut off my own place. Untreated pine, these beds are at least 8 years old. Take a little bit more. I mean, I used to really load this thing up. All right, those tires are starting to get close to each other, so I got to watch these tires. Watch these tires, make sure they don't.
Still want one more load?
Yeah, put some more on it. I'll take some more. She's good. I've loaded it up where it's all the way. I've loaded up a lot more, but with them beds being kind of compromised, I don't know about that. So over here, we're getting kind of close to touching over here too. So you got to watch it. You got to watch, make sure you're not overloaded. Where you can't have your bed rubbing your tires, your wheels, your tires. That's a no-no. It's also a no-no if your tires touch each other. Also, like I said, hey, we got a few days old ways in the house. How you doing? Got a nice little horse farm operation here where I'm getting loaded up. Karen here is the owner operator. Got our nice little home there. Nice little barns. Right here at the foot, right here nested amongst the hills, foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. It's Montesano Mountain over, I believe. I think, I'm not 100% sure. On the back side of it. If it's not Montesano, it's connected to it. It's probably all I'm going to get today. Just a little bit worried about these beds and tires and everything. Gotta make sure your tires don't touch. Yeah, that'd probably be good. That's probably about all I want right there. Something that'll blow out. I'm watching the tires as she's putting it on. Yeah, take it, but that's all she's going to take right there. Consider those tires down there are real close to touching. That's it. That's all I'll take today. Thank you. Dry battery good. So my bed ain't touching. She's close. So again, what I got to watch here is make sure my bed ain't touching here. If I hit a bump, she might hit. If I was to hit a bump real hard, that might hit. So I got to be careful driving out here. That's a pretty good load. That is a really good load. These tires aren't touching, but they're close. So I got a little bit more margin over here, but not much. I think it's about the same right now. Oh, anything, Karen?
It's fine.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Say, you want to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube?
What is that, a tutorial on how you grow worms?
Hey, yeah, I do things like that.
That's cool.
So this fits in that category. It's part of.
My nephew has a YouTube channel that he teaches stuff on. So.
Does he? Does he? That's good. What's he cover?
Art.
Art.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is all the way across the county from where I live, but she's always been real nice to me. I met her at a feed store years ago.
You drive that thing all the time.
All right, Karen, we'll see you later. I might be over pretty soon to get another load.
Yeah, if I've got, it just depends on my schedule, and that's fine.
I understand. I'll always ask you. You know that. Whatever works. Thank you. All right, guys. We're going to drive out of here. And, Knocking my hat off. Yeah, we're sitting here in Betsy Blue now. So guys, I gotta say, hey guys, give me some thumbs up. 19 out of 58 in the room. Come on guys, I need help with the algorithms. Let's see what we got. Captain's got 20 rabbits. Lady Dagger says, how you doing? Cowboy Roy Rogers, I'm tilling and you're hauling poop. Angels and aliens. Halo. Bill Russell, hey man, I need to order some worms. Do you sell? I do, but it's going to be a couple of weeks. I'm redoing my website. I'm doing good, Greg. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. I got to get ready after unloading this to go to Blue Bottle Bunning Farm. I got a load full of red worms once. Worked great. Now, sometimes you get them with the manure. They don't have them here in this manure, but I have been to horse farms where the manure came with red worms. Better make sure those horses aren't eating hay or straw with grass on. You know what? I'm going to leave this stuff out. I bought from her many times here before. I never had a problem with it, and this stuff's going to get rained on, so it should be all right. So, well, hello, Rocket Man. Says Arnold, how you doing? Smelly situation. Judy, I have to uproot tomatoes today. Okay, nothing like a fresh load of manure. Cleared out a bed of overgrown peppermint. Okay, that's cool. Peppermint. I shoe horses. Okay, Cody, my oldest brother he used to shoe horses a lot. I got the makings of a blacksmith operation here. How many miles to home? Well, this is about 15, 20 miles probably. I bought an old military trailer. Yeah, I got a trailer, but I just didn't have anybody to spot for me. Thank you, Cody. Oh yeah, now I'm getting some thumbs up. Yeah, more thumbs up, guys. It helps with algorithms. Don't let the DOT see you coming. You might be going 10 ply, 12 ply. Get a raccoon hit stuck on deal tie. Oh, it don't sound good. Greetings from Maine. New days always. Fill it to the brim. No, Arnold, I can't do that. I got things I had to watch out for here. You got certain things you got to watch for loading the truck. So I was showing you that. Yeah, I got a trailer. I didn't have anybody spot for me though to hook it up and to take it back in. It's kind of snaky where I got to take it. Granny, how you doing? All right. Abe, the Chevy advisor in autism and crafts. Abe, how you doing? Cowboy Roy, yeah, I need to get some big block 454. Hey, that's a good motor to have. I need to get manure from my garden. So all this is going to go in worm beds. I use worm stuff in my garden. Because worm stuff's a lot better than horsey. All right, Brian says literature reviewed says red worms grow heavy in horse manure, so that's good. Yeah, of course. Hey, Ski Punk, Eternal lives in the room. Hey, this guy lives in his van, guys. He just did a new video. He actually did a video just a day or two ago showing how he made his own extending the roof so he can stand up inside of a van. He did that some years ago. I grow mushrooms in horsey. That's cool. Gallant Greg, king of the road. All right, guys, we're going to crank up here. I'll fire up. I made to fire me up a cigar too. All right. Engine is fired. And I'm going to fire me up a cigar. Hang on. So I'm gonna set this where y'all can see me while I'm doing my nasty deeds here. Yeah, this truck ain't got nothing of a headliner in it anymore, but hey, it ain't all about looks, guys. This is a utility truck. It's a work truck. This truck's an old girl. I like her, whether she looks good or not. She does the job. Here we are. Got me a cigar. No, I'm about to leave.
Okay, I was going to try to back in here.
Well, I'm pulling out right now. Just got to get set up. hay. You gotta have that. Check out the donkey, guys. That's a cute one right there. Cute little donkey. Victory Alliance Ranch Incorporated. Non-profit equine facility, wounded warriors and challenged children. So she's all into helping people out. She's a real nice woman. Really nice woman. See there? Back on this side, look, a few miles away. One of them 1,700 feet high, that tallest one. There, you stepped to the side of that one. Paint Rock Valley. Paint Rock Valley. I lived over there for a year. The other side of that mountain, that one's 1,700 feet high. That's about as tall as they get around here. This light's change. So, now down in tallest mountain in Alabama is Mount Cheehaw. It's 2,400 feet. Yeah, we don't have the Rocky Mountains or Alaska Range here. Not even the tallest of the Appalachians. We're in the foothills. But it's still interesting. Bumping the wheel, on the trailer bed to hit the truck bed to hit the wheels. That's the tires. Don't these bumps hard. There's a lot of mixed in this area of homes. I got a friend that owns that farm right there. A friend of mine owns that farm. I walked all the way out here, right? Walked all over that field. Trailers. Nice house. Show you a little bit of this industrial park up here. It's on the countryside, farmland. Go out of here, the spring is in the air. Dogwoods are bloomed out, quite fair. Church. Got a massive power line system coming through here. All the power lines. Let's stop here. Oh, Nelly. He's stopping too fast, I suppose. Look at that. Yeah, we got some major power substations around here. Well, it's not on the target list for the Iranians, right? Don't worry about look, says Chief Uncoy. Those old trucks are much better. They are. Absolutely. All right, we got this. Living in van, check out his channel. Yes. More education right here. There's a Cherokee Indian Nation company here. Across this industrial part of the mountain over there. Beachmont. Beachmont. Well, where's the beach and where's the mountain? They got beaches and mountains? I don't think that road's got either one, do you? Funny names how they name roads. You see a mountain from here, but that road ain't on a mountain. Southern Comfort. Now that's a heck of a name for an air conditioning company. Southern Comfort. I see we're going to have a little fun when we see funny names, right? One thing you count on Greg Allison. Something about to have a little laugh every now and then. Liberty Bell Bar. Here's a little private railroad, guys. This railroad's for a plug. Got disconnected. Here's a factory for sale. I want to buy a factory, but look at that, they're hiring. It's for sale, but they're hiring. These way drugs up there in the factory. I don't know, you gonna go work for a place that's for sale? Big banner says they're hiring. All right, I'm in turn lane. I gotta get in the other lane. No, it ain't. It ain't turn lane. No, that's turn lane. This road is Winchester Road I'm coming up on. It goes to Winchester, Tennessee, which is a nice, quaint little town. It's a nice drive through the mountains of northeast Alabama and southeast Tennessee. It's a nice drive, guys. Check out. We're going to be we're leaving the industrial park. We'll be out in the farm area here in a moment. So let's see. Where you at, Greg? Says Mandy. I'm just east of Huntsville in the industrial park area. His brakes work. Yeah, thank God they work. So far, so good. Any sweet sounds from your truck. Thank you, thank you. Got this thing first gear. There we go. So I'll be climbing Mount what? Mount, I can't read. Cadden or something. 5,267. She thaws out. That sounds good. That sounds good. Can you swing by and check you out if you like? All right. Hang on, guys. I think I'm about to have to roll here. Say Rocky Man. I can't remember if you ever said. Oh, I gotta go. I got some pollen on my windshield. There's a park under trees. I had time to wash it off, so hopefully it could be a visual problem for y'all. There's a lot of power line up in here. Major substation or two along the way of this power line. 3 sets of towers. There's a lot of powers. Power world by itself. How much punches. That industrial park wasn't bouncing a bit. Don't be bouncing too much. Actually, I'm going to be live this evening. Later this evening, I'll be live at some time with Blue Bottle Bunny Party. I don't know exactly what time we're going to go live, but I'll probably be there about 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Might be an hour later before we go live. I don't know. Gotta turn up here. Get down. Smooth coming. Goes around. Make sure everybody coming before I go over. Yep, there we go. Wade Mountain in the distance over there. All that truck. All that truck. And I guess we're putting the roads through here. These trees are kind of barren up there. In there 11 years ago. 10 years ago. Just going back. And we had a big hellfire tornado 10 years ago here. Came all the way out of Mississippi, went all the way to Tennessee. EL5 the whole time. Alright, Judy, how you doing? Gee, I just got a load of horse manure. And I'm showing people tips on here about how to handle the manure and things to watch out for loading the dually. How you don't want the tires touching. You got to watch the bed, make sure it ain't touching the tires. And also my beds around the back of my bed are wooden beds are old and rotten. I don't want to overload it or live busted out. Nothing be worse than going down the road and having one of your beds break off and all your stuff spill out the side of the road somewhere in front of an oncoming car. You want that happen? Yeah, I don't want to go off in that ditch. This load, that would be ugly. Gotta be careful. I got a real sharp 90-degree turn up here. Alright, the downshift hit there. You can see those power lines. They go up over the edge of Wade Mountain up there. Part of it. So they split. Alright. That's the downshift. Looks like we get it. We're in farm country here. Gotta get a little tour of Alabama farms, right? Also a heavy rural population. There's a lot of houses out here. Hello, Elton. How you doing? Oh, let's see here. There I am. How y'all doing, guys? Oh, I got a bunch of curves here. I gotta watch out these curves. 15 mules and a pair of horses. Right? That's it. Yep. It's also possible I just hit the wrong button on this phone accidentally. Or it might have been because somebody sent me a Facebook Messenger message. You accidentally touch that, it just takes over the screen. So if you just joining the room right now, I got 49 people here. I started this video out getting a load of horse manure. I got a big load of horse manure behind me. And I was showing tips on what to do, watch out for when you're loading a dually like this, flatbed. Y'all's comments because I'm driving. I got my hands. That's Wade Mountain up here. is yet to be planted. And spray that with Roundup. Field shouldn't be dead springtime, right? There's a pecan orchard on the left. They're tearing down the house over here. There's a bunch of houses. Well, I guess that pecan orchard's going to say goodbye. They put that road through. Now, pecan wood's real nice wood, guys. Well, I sure would like to have that chipped up and put in worm beds. Hello, lady. Yeah, there's a nice big house right there that just tore down. Yep, there can be 4-lane in this through here. Wade Mountain's got a hiking trail around it, guys. If you're ever in the area, the hiking trail goes up and all the way around Wade Mountain. More like a hill though, not it? Myself, 58 Rails, so someone just joining. I've already done early this video showing you what to watch out for loading a dually flatbed like this. I got quite a load of manure in the back. Got to watch out for, make sure you don't touch the tires in the bed. So I got a 1-bad flat spring, and you got to make sure your dually tires aren't touching each other because they'll blow. They'll get hot when you're running. Watch out. You want to straighten this road out, probably. Development's coming, guys. Development's coming. There's some houses over here they're taking out. Down here, it's going to get even curved over here. There's a house right there, it's gone. This evening I'm going to do a video, Blue Bottle Bunny Farm in Leanne. We're going to go down and get some rabbits. And those of you that don't know Blue Bottle Bunny Farm channel, check them out. Susan and Randy, you know, she made that Santa Claus bottle I got. We're almost to the Toyota, another little industrial area up here that's not a big one. Well, it's kind of sort of, it's growing. It's kind of big now. Think about it. We got a Toyota truck engine plant up here. We're making Toyota tires, truck engines. Magic, I guess they belong to run that Toyota plant, probably. I barely felt it. And I never even straightened the metal out. What's the point? These days I might catch it with kids to do that. Ain't no big hurry. So we got farms and factories in this area. I'm about to show you a factory. So you don't make the rest of that road 4-lane like this. This is, I guess, going to be kind of a northern bypass for Huntsville sometime in the future. Everybody coming in here. Ow. That's where the Toyota truck engines are assembled. I assume the parts are actually casted on band. So they say made in the USA, they got an assembly plant here. I'm gonna turn left right here. Toyota. Hang on, I gotta shift the first gear because I gotta stop with that truck. Right there, guys. Let me tell you again. I did part of my video on eating kudzu right here. There's a huge farm that's totally overrun with kudzu. Kudzu is overrun the whole farm there. Big old house back there. It's all for sale. If you want to buy that, it's for sale. Cows, hogs, they take care of that kudzu in a hurry. People around here, we don't want hogs in this area, though. Cows will do it. Some nice homes around here. I see a lot of deer when I come through here sometimes. Got another sharp curve we got to watch out for here. You're going to see nice homes a bit, you know, mixed in with homes that are far from being nice. At least like fancy, let's put it that way. See them nice if there ever was them. Dogwood tree. Wild dogwoods don't live inside the woods anymore. They're on the edge of the woods. They can survive. They got a blind in them. Here's your place. You'll come by this place right back there, guys. Come by that place right there. Around some houses here. Do something like that, I guess. They've got this stone house. There used to be another stone building back there behind it, torn down. Then you got a house that fell in over there. House, trailers, and mansions all here together. That's Alabama for you. You have a mansion and a house trailer right next to it. There's another place for sale. I'll come by this one. Might show y'all a real pretty area here in a minute, guys. The front porch come off. They're rebuilding. Got a little valley here. It's real pretty. Look at this, guys. Look at that valley down there. Isn't that real pretty? They get a lot of cotton down in there. A few houses back on the other side up there. Got to prep these fields. You can see when they had cotton out here last year. Some of that hasn't been plowed in yet. Got another kudzu patch here. Indeed, I did part of my kudzu video right here. It's taking over. It's not the #1 wild animal. It's because there's so much of it. They eat the plant that's eating America. It's in the bean family, guys. It's edible. When you live in the South, you know you need kudzu and eat pine trees. You should never starve to death. There's actually a little kudzu going up around Oregon. I think there's another patch up Michigan somewhere even around up here, Rockville. Right. I guess it's going to spread take over the north too one day, maybe. I don't know. Perhaps survives up there. Ain't about to start in a moment. Look down there. Nice farmland. Now, I'm about to show you one of the largest cotton fields in the area. It's all they ever planted here since I've ever been up here, right there. There's a huge cotton field. I did a video right here talking about the #1 thing not to put in a worm bed, and that's gin trash and cotton hulls because they spread so much Roundup. It'll wipe your worms out eventually. But there's a lot of worm farmers use that, and a lot of them lost their herds of worms because that's all they were using. It used to be the best thing to put in a worm bed. Cotton hulls used to be the best stuff. It makes the blackest, nicest, prettiest compost. So it's deadly. Beautiful but deadly. Like some girls I know. Well, sure enough, I did a worm video on the edge of this field. I used to ride bikes up and down this road a lot. One day I was riding my bike up through here. Actually found a girl right back here behind where I just drove through that got killed by a on a bicycle. Come up on her, she was following she was a young college student. I just drove through that area. She she was coaching, working for a company here in town. She's lived in Mississippi. A lot of cars behind me. They just passed away. She lived in Mississippi and she was going to college in Huntsville, and she was out here riding with some friends, and she got too close. And don't fall too close to the bicycle, you guys, because her front tire hit the back tire of the bike in front of her, and when it did, because the front tires are mobile, it threw her across the road right in front of an oncoming car. It wasn't the car's fault. The guy in the bicycle who was riding the bicycle in front, I found him, he was on his knees crying like a baby because he thought it was his fault. You know, I just did my best to console him. I had to tell him, says, God, a big EF5 tornado went through that neighborhood back up there, and there's still a lot of concrete slabs where there were houses. We're talking 10 years ago, that tornado came through there on the 27th of April. It's almost the 10th anniversary of it. We just passed the 1-year anniversary of my brother passing away from the bug that Judy Cherry had. You know, Judy's in the room right now. All right, let me get that. Let's strip down like this. There's no cotton mill right there. Cotton gin. Cotton gin, no mill. That's a cotton gin right there. It's been out of business for a long time. Guy runs a concrete pipe trucks out of that mill. Over here. Cars behind me, they can get around me. Low Howard Road. The bushy shares off over the road. All right. There's nobody behind me now. That's over this little pond up there. About four, I guess. Getting a Sunday drive with Greg Allison. Little crab apple trees. Now, apple trees are some pretty leaves. Like good jelly. Trailer park down there. Used to be a little persimmon tree right along here. I bet they took it out. I know they did. I used to stop eating some persimmons. I used to walk back in here. I ran. I used to jog back through here. Walk, jog, ride my bicycles up and down this road. Well, not that far from my house now. Now the dogwoods, if they're not, only the ones that are next to the edge of the woods survive the blight. They got to be on the edge of the woods. If they are in the shade inside the woods, they're dead. When I was a kid, The woods around here used to just turn white this time of year with dogwood blooms. It was so pretty. You won't see that no more. Because that black come in and wiped them out almost. Nice big house back in there. Got them trailers done to work on it. He's up in his 80s now though. His son-in-law was almost as old as he was. His son-in-law got mad at him and shot at him. The shot hit him right across the top of his head. His house. Somebody burned down with meth, I guess. And all it did is graze the top of his head and he fell down backwards. And the guy thought he killed him. And he committed suicide right there. There's no big deal. Almost home. Almost home. I didn't even think to video this. Somebody said, I told one of my watchers I was going to go to get a lot of horsemen. They said, do it live. Do a video. Well, I said, okay. Oh, my cigar up. Check this out. Wait, this is, see a little culvert there? I pull over there a lot of times and do videos sitting here in this field. I've done a few right here. A few videos right here, guys. Talking about food shortages when I come out here. Here's why we have a lot of food shortages. We're taking a lot of our fields and building houses on them. Farmland is dwindling. That was a nice big farm there. There's a couple of houses on it. Alright, this cigar is gone. I'm going to toss it out. Alright guys, Kendall Dales. Whatever that means out there. The airfield up here, grass airstrip. Actually fired rocket motors down here in that grass airstrip. Lots of planes in there too. That's pretty worms. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. Spray that fill with Roundup. Man, I hate them using Roundup, guys. You see brown this time of the year, that's Roundup. Hate that stuff. Jeff Road. There's a silo. I'll motion them to go on. Truck coming there. All right. As y'all didn't know, my farm is in a subdivision. Right here. Yeah, I got a farm in a subdivision. It's possible, guys, you can do it. I got the corner lot though, I got 2 acres. Guys, you'd be surprised, like Curtis Stone was growing out of people's lawns, and the lawns where he was at up in British Columbia are smaller than these lawns, guys. He's making $100,000 a year growing in lawns. We got 42 to 47 million acres of lawns in North America. That's enough. If you grow like the Gervais family in Pasadena, California, you could feed 3 billion people from the lawns in North America. Forget the farms, guys. But we waste it growing grass. You got to mow grass all the time, burn fuel, make racket. That's a real pretty little house, ain't it? I've seen this school bus before. Got any idea where we're at now? Y'all see my microgreens trailer? I've got the lumber pulled out of it now. We're about ready to fix her up to grow greens in. Here I am, 112, Stillwell Drive. How am I gonna back in here? I got to get in here in such a way that I got to get that van out of the way. gotta find a place to park. It's not in the way. Yeah, I don't want to jostle this load too much, getting back up in there. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull in, run normally back in, then back out. I hope I hit reverse on it. I gotta move. I gotta get that van over here out of the way. Oh shoot. People texting me all the time on Facebook, causing me to lose my feed. Wow. Sorry guys. Took my little dog with there. Try to pull in there, but even if we get my van right there, the cat's got to move. Yeah, I got all my yards here, guys. Move, cat. She's moving. I'm not ready to get that van in here. Saw that wood on top of those totes there. Those totes are going to turn into sled bed worm beds. I'm going to raise microgreens in here. I got a building in the back of that trailer that tore apart of my dad's. There's my bus. I'll probably use some of that wood outfitting my bus, right guys? Wood is so expensive now. I got to use it. There's the cross piece that came out. And here's what we got, guys. Now here's what I got to watch out. See how close this is to the tires? Yeah, my flat spring's a little off there. All right, I got room to get my van out of the way here. And I got to back this back up past my barn. Whew. Let's see where everybody's at. Halo. I got to get this unloaded, get a shower, and I got to head down to the Blue Bottle Bunny farm, guys. We'll do a live video from there tonight. But got to move my van first. And I'll stop and I'll check messages and we'll end the video because I'm going to have to unshovel this. And I'm not going to be able to do a video live unshoveling horsey. I'm going to be a busy puppy. All right, van unlocked. Get in here. Crank her up. Give her a move. Yow! It's good to have the van here. It kind of blocks the roadway. So somebody won't be heading back to the greenhouse when I'm here. Alright, pulling the van up. Maybe I can just back her in there. Get her out of my way. Yeah, I have a lot of room in here to do all this stuff. Got a lot of other vehicles right here eating the road way up. Hang on, guys. Make sure I let that fence back in there. There we go. Pull it in enough so that get my truck out. I'm right here in the weeds. Right here in a privet bush. I gotta get this privet bush down. I hate privet bushes. Ah. Check it out, guys. It's in the privet bush. Hey, we got 70 people in the room right now. So for those that didn't catch the earliest part of this video, what I showed in the video was that you got to be real careful putting a load on a truck like this, because you can't let those dually tires touch each other. And you get loaded down, they can touch each other. And if they do, you can blow a tire. Three of these tires are got fat sidewalls. Now that one on the right don't, but you got to really watch that when you're loading these guys down. Another thing I have to watch is I don't load it to the point where the bed is getting too close to the tires, and that's as close as I can stand it right there. I got a bad flat spring on this side, so that's quite a load, guys. That's quite a bit. I'm gonna have to unshovel this shortly, but I'll have to go here in a minute, guys. So I can get this stuff unloaded. Anyway, oops. The place is a mess right now. I gotta get some mowing done. I ain't had time to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and check the last of these messages, and then I'm gonna terminate the video so I can go unload this thing. Anyway, we'll see where everybody's at. So who's in the room here? I'll be able to read better if I take these shades off, right? My rose-colored glasses, guys. The videos on that even. Check some of them. All right, got quite a few. So, Desert Roses in here. All right. Fishes and Loaves. All right, Granny Lana. All right. Oh, cat's wanting to be fed. She gets kind of aggressive. I don't feed her. Yeah, it's a manual transmission. All right. So let's see. I'm still scrolling back here, guys. I'm gonna read as much of these as I can. That's about as far as it's going to let me go. And Elton Butterfield says, I'm doing awesome, Greg. Thanks for asking. Judy Dowell, I can eat chili at 3 a.m. and sleep like a baby. Well, good for you. Shannon saying hugs to Arnold. Do not like cold. Shannon, no, you don't like hot either. Country Road, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place that I belong. All right, so I'm near Alabama, so beautiful, said the Fishes and Loaves. Oh yeah, we got a lot of beautiful country here in the state. Some ramps to put in kimchi, says Madam Gross. All right. Money, 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 says Desert Rose. Yep, that's what that horse manure will be when it becomes worm castings. Worm castings worth a whole lot more than horse manure. It's a lot better for your garden. There ain't enough up here in the mountains. Okay, Madam. Fishes and Loaves. Says, dang, you're right where those good Silicon Valley oligarchs to help us. Uh-oh. Well, there's actually that industrial part of that last one I drove through's got a big, it's either a Facebook or Amazon or some kind of facility there. I don't know, a big server farm they put in there. Oh, Brandy's right. I'm up in the mountain area of the state. She's down close to the coast, the Gulf Coast. Gee, dog, they are not as strong as ramps in Tennessee. I don't know why that is. Desert Road truck sounds cool. Glad you like it. My half-ton truck broke and my dog is old. Oh, says Brian. Elton, Greg, does that rig ride like it's got square tires? No, it rides pretty good actually. The steering wheel's really good. So, put 400,000 miles on a Toyota Corolla. Wow, that's great. There, Judy. Fishing Loves, oh, Brandy, you do have those bad bullet import ants in here. Oh, they got the fire ants. Those fire ants are up here now. They didn't used to be. When I moved in this house, there was no fire ants in this area, but they've passed here. They're up in Tennessee now. Yep, manual transmission. It sure is flipping. Fishing Loves. The only thing about country is those rural roads and many houses and driveways. Yeah, you got to watch it. This is dangerous as ours on I-95. I don't doubt. Yeah, you got to watch it. So, first rule of buying real estate: buy the crappiest house in the nicest neighborhoods. Hey, that's a good way to invest in real estate. No kidding. Gee, that truck is nice and the body looks good, and that hood sanded off. Yeah, she'll be good for another 50 years and take care of it. Cat, hang on, girl. She's talking to me. I'll show you the cat here in a minute. She don't run off. Gee, in fact, hey, let's check her out. Hang on, kitty. Say hi to YouTube, kitty. Yeah, really? Is that what you got to say? You're not a happy camper, are you, kitty? All right. She's going to make a feeder. I know what she's wanting. Maybe God would use it to show them all the demons, influence them flying around and biting on each other. There you go. Desert, I was thinking yesterday it's been a year since he ascended. Yep, my brother ascended. He passed away the 16th of April. My dad just 3 weeks before. Fishing all Greg. Thing about living long is others don't see you till that weight on some centurions. They outlived those they love dearly. Yeah, well, my dad almost made it 100. He almost did. He liked a year and 3 weeks making 100. Brian says maybe I can bootleg instead of buying trailer tabs. Watch out there, Brian. Might get in trouble. Judy, it's Granny Land is talking to Judy. Let's see. All right, I'm going to skip where y'all talking to each other. Good days always. Grieving on a Sunday afternoon. Right, at least there's green there. Yeah, we got green. So brown up there, right? So hi, Brandy. Where I live in Richmond, Virginia, I know of 2 persons driving cool-looking old rat rod trucks. Yeah, I like those old rat rod trucks. Ride along is fun. Well, I'm glad y'all like to ride along. My brother Honda just turned over 350th oil change. Okay. Your brother's Honda. We're always green in South Florida. I bet. Missed the fall, huh? Fishing's lows. You should have put another bucket in that machine. You're a wimp. No. I don't want my tires blowing. You gotta be careful, guys. You gotta watch it. Figured you would have more rolling land and small hills in your area in northern Alabama. Well, it varies. It varies a lot depending on where you're at. Yeah, we got the foothills of the Appalachians here. The tallest one close to here is about, tallest mountains are about 1,700 feet. 1,000 foot's kind of typical. Let's see here, it might be okay if people who lived in the homes ripped up the lawns, grew real food. Amen to that. Wolfman Jack. Hello, fellow swivel heads. Roundup caused my mantle cell lymphoma. I don't doubt that, Judy. That stuff's nasty. Sorry to hear that. I wish my subdivision would allow chickens. My neighbor over here's got chickens. So USA sprays Roundup on wheat. Yeah, well, so it all dries out at the same time. Is what they do it for, Granny, so they can harvest it all at once. Wheat don't need Roundup in fact, Roundup kills wheat, but they'll spray it on it to dry it out. So they just spray Roundup on everything. It's awful. That's awful. Now, Roundup contamination indeed causing folks to get cancer from eating food. So we need to eat organic. So we need to grow your own. No, it's not a dump bed. I'm going to have to scoop it out manually here in a minute. So I'm about to get, I'll take this shirt off. I'll get hot. I'm about to get hot. I'm about to do some work. Randy heard of people going to Italy and enjoying bread and pasta, but can't here in the United States. Go figure. Yeah, in Italy, you get cheeses made from unpasteurized milk. And those cheeses are a whole lot better than the cheeses we get here. I know, I've been to Italy. When I sold cars, more girls, when I sold cars, more girls knew how to drive a stick shift than boys. Really? Country girls can survive. All right, Brandy, I won't argue with you there. Gee, I'm still driving my 2008 Ford F100. All right, Harold. Sounds good. Refuse to buy a new truck. Yeah, why buy new one? All you're buying is a bunch of junk, plastic and electronic and stuff that get fried when the grid goes down. Greg would be driving a HOA boards here. Look crazy. Hoverboards. Don't makes Roundup put more hurt on you. What, Wolf Man? Get lots of bunnies for us. Yeah, Shannon. Shannon, we're going to get some bunnies. Rambo, all he wanted was something to eat. Yeah. Well, I got to unload it now. That's the real work. Stuff from Roundup makes it stick to plants. Yeah, they probably do put stuff in it to make it stick. Cody, hello, I have to go. See you later. All right, Cody, good having you here. Yes, on the stem cell transplant. Oh, Judy, 2009. That's a bunch of horse. You got it, Delta. That's a bunch of horse. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's all right. My doctor said I was one of a billion doing the math. Well, you're good and tough there. So I'm glad, Judy, you're hanging in. We've been praying for you. Show, Lord, your neighbors and will not be liking you once the spring wind spread. Nah. You know what? when it goes to worms, it won't be bad. Desert Rose, Greg, you're awesome. Well, thank you, Desert Rose. Desert Rose, you're awesome. I really appreciate you. Greg, looking well. Yeah. Well, Greg, this old 61-year-old man's about to get a scoop and do a whole bunch of work here, man. I can outwork a lot of 20-year-olds. Big old stinky load of CNN. No, don't put down horse manure, Mr. Moore or Miss Moore, whatever, M. Moore. Don't be putting down horse manure. Hey, Greg, how are you, mate? Says Richard Bell. Richard, are you in? Where are you at, Richard? I guess it's good. The Tom ran off. That's a she cat. She's back here. She's a big she cat. She's big. She's bigger than a lot of tom cats. How'd the egg get on the mountain? All right. Cat sounded like a baby. Cat was trying to talk, wasn't it? Had only 8 bunnies in Texas. Only 1 male. That's a happy male, I guess. Carl Burke. Hey, Greg. You know rockets, and I know airships. Hey, I love airships. I've flown a lot of balloons. I've launched rockets from balloons. Carl. So why don't we collaborate on a new project, get all your subscribers, me included, off the planet? Hey, working on it, buddy. Have you seen my Venus? Have you seen my Venus habitat? Go to my Galactic Graves channel. We'll look at my video about selling Venus first. I'm gonna do more on that soon. All right, days, old days. Happy to see the kitty there. Fishes. All right. There's markings on the cat, says Harold. Happy buck. Okay. I named him Valentine. My grandpa Lester Jones from Jonesboro, Tennessee, lived to be 96.5. That's awesome. Project Veritas. Okay. I need a lady in waiting if I get any older, says Desert. I need a lady in waiting if you get any older. Desert Rose, you're fine. Those Tennessee Ridge Runners live to ripe old age, yeah. They do. Harold, I had a green-eyed gray striped feral. Okay, up toward Fort Payne. Hey, I love that area. Fort Payne's interesting. You ever hear of the bat-tailed monster that they used to talk about in Fort Payne? Don Juan. Your cat was a Don Juan there, Shannon? Who exactly is going to help you unload? Me, myself, and I, Arnold. Ain't nobody else here to do it. I wonder if they used Roundup when I drove the combine. 69. I don't think they had it then, Granny. They had other stuff though, but Roundup, I don't believe they had Roundup out yet. Yeah. Make sure that horse manure isn't from horses. Yeah. Well, we let it rain on it before we use it. In fact, it's been out in the rain. That stuff's been out in the rain quite a while, so it's old manure. It's been rained on a lot. So all that stuff tends to wash out. That's what you do with horse manure. You got to let it rain on it and wash it out. That's a key thing for it. Hydrate, hydrate. Weather getting hotter. It's about to get hot. It's in the supplements that they don't have to add up the facts on the label around it. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, you don't see. They don't tell you your food's got GMO in it. They fought that. They didn't list everything else, but they made sure that's not listed. Isn't that terrible? Venus Habitat, I'm on it, says Carl. Yeah, check out my Galactic Greg's channel. I'm going to do some more video on that soon. We're doing some artwork on it, and I got more to add to it. Chainsaw axe and guitar. Sweet Mountain Mama. USA uses a lot of poison. They love us. You got that right, Desert Rose. Yep. Yeah, hey, I got a simulation of a habitat on Mars based on my habitat concept. Well, thank you, Fishes and Loves. The buck I had was a Don Juan. I named him Valentine. Oh, the rabbit. Yeah, you had 8 females and 1 male. Usually they go about 1 male and about 3 females. You know, the Minnesota National Guard has... Really? What happened? Flipping. I'm thinking eventually buying land in Cherokee Forest, hillside of northeast Tennessee. Okay. That would be interesting, Harold. All right, I've caught up. I've actually caught up on the messages. Wow, you're just. All right, it says you already run that past me now. Randy, what do cucumbers die? Alrighty, guys. Do what do cucumbers do? Done price on spark. Okay, guys. Granny land on 1.7 acres. You can do a lot on 1.7 acres. You absolutely can. CBS from Minnesota reporting 2 NG. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. All right, guys. Let's pray for Kaylee, Granny Lana's daughter. Let's pray for Sherry, who's Judy's daughter. Anybody else got a prayer request? They can milk cow. Anybody else got a prayer request? This is not a religious channel, especially for all you coming in and watching this for one video side of it. But we are a family in here on the channel. A lot of friends. So I think we're going to do a little quick prayer session here. I always like to pray for Granny Land. Pray for me. We'll pray for Judy too. Judy's had some things she's been fighting. Careful unloading manure. Maybe I said, man, I'm going crazy maybe. Oh, pray for you too, Granny. All right, we'll pray for Granny. Alrighty, folks. Let's do a little quick prayer session. Everybody pray according to your own faith or meditate, or maybe a moment of silence if you don't have faith. But we're going to just let everybody do it in their own way, but I believe in the power of prayer. I always told y'all that. Best wishes and prayers. Good, says Carl. So a quick prayer, and I got to get out and get ready to start unloading. Greetings, blessings, and best wishes, says, that's a long name there. Got arsenic in dog food. I wouldn't doubt it. You know, they feed chickens arsenic. They're supposed to take it out, but they don't always do that. Alrighty, guys, let's do a little quick prayer session. All right, quick today. I gotta go. 4 chickens not allowed here. All right, let's pray for peace. Yeah, peace in the world. Let's pray for peace in the world, peace in everyone. And always pray again tonight when we go to bed, guys. And anytime during the day, there's no bad time to pray. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna call it a video here. I got a lot to do. I got to get that unloaded, and I got to get a shower and head down to the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. We'll be live there tonight, guys, at some point. So stay tuned. I'm really not doing as many. I didn't do a video at all Friday. I don't think I did one Saturday. Yeah, I didn't, because I am and my viewership's dropping because of it. But guys, I've got to get my website rebuilt for my worm farm. So it's got me busy. So, all right, much love to you, Desert Rose. She said, thank you very much. Much love to everyone else in here. So, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. And third cousins from Wilson's in Northeast Tennessee. All right, Harold. All right, guys. Appreciate everything. Appreciate all y'all. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do here in a minute. I'm going to get hot. I'll take this t-shirt off and I'll be scooping. You know, one thing about running a worm farm, you're going to shovel, you know what, lots of it. It's good for you. It's really good for you. All right, everyone. Y'all take care. Have an awesome day. And have a super Sunday. I wish everybody the very, very, very best. Goodbye, y'all.